Hi and welcome to another narration presented by yours truly, Cryptids Roost. Please be so kind as to throat punch the like button and smack the ass of the subscription button as well. And remember to tap the notification bell and then select all. That way you'll receive all notifications each time I upload a new video. Oh, and don't forget to share the video far and wide. This will all help with YouTube's algorithm and will help promote the channel more. If you enjoy listening to the following story, be sure to pop over to the author's Reddit profile and drop them a line, or even give them a glowing review. I'm sure they would appreciate it. The link to their Reddit profile will be below in the description. So grab your coffee, sit back and enjoy the show. And don't forget, where fear is, happiness is not. Keeper of the Necronomicon, Part 8. This fantastic series is written by FREDDEGRAN, a wonderful author over on his own Reddit FREDDEGRAN subreddit. They told me that they need the Necronomicon to wake Cthulhu, the squid-faced eldritch god. Even before the first man was born, the reptilians of the Illuminati had fought the cephalids, a race of human creatures with beards made from tentacles, a spitting image of the great Cthulhu himself. This was a lot of info to take in. I began to ponder my decision. They wanted to wake the beast so they could nuke him. I'm not sure if I liked that idea. I told Lubna my worries via telepathy, projecting my thoughts into her brain without anyone listening. The Illuminati served us a royal dinner of seafood, shrimp, fish, and of course, octopus and squid. The sea dwellers must die so the reptilian overlords of the Illuminati may live. May we long feed on their flesh. Hail the Illuminati! Hail Snakebeard! Hail Old Yig, the Eldritch Snake! Hail the Great Kaiju! Hail the great snakes of the Great Kush Empire! Hail the reptilian overlords! Hail Great Merlin! Hail the Snake of Milgard and every great reptile! Merlin? There was a name I recognised, finally. So he knew about these reptilian shapeshifters. Did he trust them? Did he know about this plan? Why had he not told me about a secret society of lizard men? One thing was sure, I could no longer trust him, the bearded wizard. The reptilian king was sitting on a throne made of gold. Drinking out of a cup he claimed to be the Holy Grail. After much drinking and eating, we finally went to rest at night. My father's ghost woke me in the middle of the night. I knew what I had to do. I woke my team with my telepathic ability, everyone except Chameleon of course. Fuck that lizard man. I stole the Holy Grail and programmed the nuke to go off. The Necronomicon had a sleeping spell guaranteed to keep the lizard sleeping for 24 hours. I got to the nuke and programmed it to go off in 7 hours. They would still be sleeping, but we would be so far from here that the nuclear blast wouldn't harm us. My team walked and kept walking until we came to the house of the genius. We knocked on the door and a Bigfoot, or Sasquatch you may call him, opened the door. Oh, you are finally here to get to the sunken city of Atlantis where mermaids and fishmen live? The Bigfoot asked me. I could tell he was the genius. No one told me the genius would be a big hairy ape, but nothing could surprise me at this point. Inside, 7 dwarfs were working on the submarine, the Nautilus, who once the great Captain Nemo had piloted on his adventures under the sea. This too did not surprise me. I looked out to the window and in the distance I could see a great mushroom cloud. I had successfully eliminated the Illuminati. To the lost city of Atlantis. We ate and slept. On the next day the Nautilus was ready to take us to the lost city of Atlantis. The genius Bigfoot piloted the great submarine Nautilus and we went deep under the sea. Deeper than any other submarine could dive and take humankind. We torpedoed great white sharks on our way there. We saw the sunken city under a glass dome, keeping the flow of water and any predatory sea life out. We went ahead at full speed. We could see the topless mermaids swimming. some with fiery red hair, some with golden hair, some with pitch dark hair, but all of them gorgeous looking, like young women, in their ages of 18 to 25. Men came in to welcome us, riding on the backs of dolphins and giant seahorses. The tentacled arms of a giant kraken, a mythical enormous octopus of old legends, grabbed our submarine, but the men from Atlantis swiftly cut the tentacles off with their swords. The water filled with blood from the kraken's giant cut limbs, and sharks gathered to eat the cut off tentacles. We went full speed ahead. Bigfoot the genius was a skilled pilot of the submarine. We went under the dome and parked into the lost city of Atlantis. A yellow submarine was parked there. Crab people intermingled with the Atlanteans, a humanoid species with the ability to breathe underwater and communicate with water life, like fish, dolphins and great white sharks. Mermaids were topless and swimming in fountains and pools all over the place. This species had a big need to stay hydrated, I guess. Because we were under the dome, we could breathe in here in the city. A gorgeous redhead with clams for a bra came to welcome us. She told us her name was Amber and that she could escort us to Poseidon, the king of Atlantis. Poseidon and the portals. We met the king of Atlantis sitting on top a throne made of bones from slayed cephalids, the humanoid squids that worship the great Cthulhu.
Welcome, my friends. You are near the end of your quest.
He had a great long white beard and white long hair to match. Big strong arms like a gorilla and a flat hairy chest full of abs. He was wearing a golden crown and holding a golden trident. He was shirtless and had pants made of some hard scales from some deep sea monster I was not familiar with.
I can see you are the blood of Christ.
He was looking at Sana with her helmet off.
And you are clearly the keeper of the Necronomicon,
he said, looking at me.
The blood of the mad Arab, Abdul al-Hazarad.
The what now? I was surprised, but really I should not be. My father and grandfather were ghosts I could see, along with him the mad Arab, so of course he was my ancestor. It all made sense. I had been fooled by Merlin, that lying, bearded, fat-bellied wizard cocksucker.
Oh, so you did not know? I guess Merlin never told you. Be careful who you trust, human.
The king of Atlantis spoke the truth. The ghosts of my father and grandfather and the mad Arab all appeared in front of me. Somehow I knew I could trust this man called Poseidon, the king of Atlantis. I just knew. Well, I knew I could not trust those lizard men from the Illuminati. I blew them up. The king of Atlantis laughed.
Good! They told me of their mad plan to nuke great Cthulhu. I told them it was a foolish quest, and Atlantis would not aid them in that effort. Of course we wished to be rid of that eldritch abomination, but the sleeper must not wake. No nuke could stop him. Believe you me, it would end the world. It must remain sleeping in its stone home in Riley forever and always.
The king stepped down from his throne and pushed the throne to the side.
This doorway will take you to the house that does not exist. You must remain there and keep the Necronomicon safe forever and always. It is a house no evil can enter, so the book will be protected always. There is no safe way to destroy the book. If there was a way, it would have been destroyed a long time ago. Of course, the door had the number 24 written on it. You must wait and the door will open in 24 hours. You must travel there tomorrow. Let's enjoy a great meal with good food and drinks, and sirens singing and mermaids dancing. Sounds good to me, I said, and it did sound good. We enjoyed a great feast, and at night I went to bed. Lubna checked on her son Abdi, and later she joined me in bed. The next day I woke up, alone, and the Necronomicon gone. Don't forget, if you enjoyed that story, be sure to pop over to the author's Reddit profile and drop them a line, or even give them a glowing review. I'm sure they really would appreciate it.
The link to their Reddit profile will be below in the description. And don't forget to check out the merch store. The link will be in the description and also in the video thumbnail. And if you'd like an honourable mention, send in a snapshot of yourself with your purchase and I'll feature it in one of the videos. Have you written a creepypasta story you would like me to narrate? Have you had any cryptid sightings, paranormal or supernatural encounters, or even had a creepy or terrifying situation you would like to share? Well, I now have my very own subreddit community where you can submit your stories. The link for that is also in the thumbnail as well as below in the description. You can submit your stories there, or you can send them to cryptidsroost@gmail.com. If you wish to remain anonymous, that's fine with me. Now I also have a Facebook group, Twitter, Reddit and Discord. And if you'd like to support the channel and help make it grow, my PayPal is paypal.me/cryptidsroost. And any and all donations would be gratefully received. Again, that will also be below. And don't forget, where fear is, happiness is not.